Hey, Angie Fenimore here, and this is Fat Chat with my writing coach. So I've been at it, and what I really needed was these 3 days away, um, where I took off with one of my children who also writes, and we just rented an Airbnb, and we dove in. That's all we did, and it just gave me that kick I needed. And I will say, turning off social media and turning off my news, like not checking news at all. And I missed some interesting things, but um, really served the creativity. So I've been on a roll and I stayed up all night last night writing. I had a couple of all-nighters this week. Last week, my week doesn't actually start on Monday. So over the last 7 days, I've had a couple of all-nighters. And I write in a program, which I love, by the way. It's called Shakepeare, SHAXPIR .com if you want to check that out. It's extraordinary. And but once in a while it gets glitchy, just like once in a blue moon, once a year, maybe. And some of my new stuff hadn't saved. And so something I always do when I'm writing is I always back everything up. And I even do it a couple of times during a writing session. So Shakespeare allows you to download your chapters to your computer, which I always do, and then I move them into Google Drive. So I was really grateful that I do that because I would have lost some ideas, and even though it wasn't a lot of content, I would have lost it, right? Um, but the point is, you always want to save your work to four places. It's two places on the cloud and two places on a hard drive, a thumb drive plus your computer. Always save your work in four places. There's just nothing worse than finding out that you've lost your work, even just little pieces of it. But, this happens from time to time where a student will say, God, it's gone. I can't find it. My computer crashed. Well, did you save it to an external hard drive? Did you email it to yourself? Right? So I also have my own personal cloud, and I always save everything there as well. So you have all of your backups. So anyway, so I reorganized all of my chapters and all my revision versions of everything and put it into Google Drive. I'm working from there for now. So something else that you want to do to organize your material, and I'll talk more about this on another Fat Chat where I can show you my screen. Um, but what I do in Google Drive is I have, so the title of my manuscript that I'm working on right now is the Crybaby Files. So I have, that's the parent folder, the Crybaby Files. And then inside of that folder are all these different folders. So I have one called Junk Drawer, and that's where I put all my notes and I categorize them very carefully. I title everything after the Crybaby Files, everything that goes in these subfolders and all the way down gets CBF for Crybaby Files, space dash space, and then what it is. Chapter one, whatever. CH for chapter one, space dash space, and then which revision it is. So I have all these folders inside that are revision version one, revision version two, revision version three, all the way up. Right now I'm on revision version 11. So it's RV11 is the last piece of that. And then each chapter, it's one, it's, sorry, Crybaby Files first, CBF, space dash space. Okay. Ch1, space dash space. And then I put the title of that chapter, if I'm using chapter titles, space dash space, RV11. Okay, so that you're just naturally organizing your material as you go, and then you can go find stuff, if you need to. I also have a folder with like just original junk and where I wrote it, where I was when I wrote it, because this manuscript has been with me for a while. And so there you go. That's how to do it, is organize your material as you go. And I know Scrivener and, Shakespeare, they organize for you, which is really lovely. Plotter has this fabulous program, by the way, for plotting, makes it very easy to organize your material. But just remember, back up, back up, back up, back up. You'll be so glad that you did. Okay. Um, all right, that's all I got for you tonight. And I want to give you a challenge. Um, and that is going to be like, be responsible AF, right? Be responsible for your work. And being responsible means that, not being in trouble, not being like, oh, it's my fault, I lost it all, I was so stupid. But, being responsible is able to respond. So if you've had work that you've lost, the way to be responsible about that is to learn from the experience and quit beating yourself up and get back on the horse. Okay, there you go. Be responsible AF. Ciao for now. Oh, I completely forgot. Okay, so masterclass tomorrow at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. This is the link, and this is the 3 secret ingredients for writing and publishing success. And it's really, no kidding, what works. Okay, we talk about all the common denominators that distinguish whether something is a hit or not. Okay, whether it gets yeses from literary agents or not. It's free to register, and it's fabulous, of course. So click that link, save your spot. We have limited space in there, and we're getting close to full. So grab it quickly. Okay, there you go. All right. Ciao for now.